1 minute, boys. 1 minute. Can you guys see us? Can you hear us? More importantly. No.
Hello?
Hello. And welcome to the Patreon Cup. I got with me here my friend, my homeboy from Sweden. He needs no introduction.
Yeah.
Mr. Orange Pest. Oh,
yeah,
man.
that'll be a fun cast. We're
Yeah.
gonna cast AE, right?
Yeah, we're aiming for AE, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's gonna be a bit scuffed, you know. I've never done this before, but it's for fun and laughs, hopefully.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's casual stuff.
Yeah, just casual stuff. Exactly.
I was coaching AE last night though, so he should be in prime condition to win. I believe.
That's nice. So, what are your predictions, Orange Pest? What do you
AE
think?
wins the entire tournament.
AE
Doesn't
wins.
drop a single game.
Yeah, you've been coaching him, right?
Yeah, I coached him and did a few games with Stern Panther as well.
So, can you tell me a bit about how well he was doing?
He had like 6-minute games against me.
Oh God, he was beating you that fast? Wow,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
impressive.
I was losing so high. I
Yeah.
started crying. I couldn't take it anymore.
It seems he will be fighting. Dude, I'm not sure who is doing the seeding in the brackets.
It's going all over the place.
Yeah, and it's taking quite some time. It's gonna be very interesting though. We got some big names in here. We got Stern Panther, the Ban Panther himself.
4v4 God.
Exactly, as well as the Stern Tiger Gaddafi, the Cash Games caster.
Yeah, I think Stern Panther is probably favored to win the entire thing. Would not be surprised if he did.
Because of his 4v4 skills, or do you think?
Obviously.
Okay.
He's always dragged down by, 3 other teammates. So he has
Yeah.
to play, quadruple as good as normal.
I mean, I wouldn't count Gaddafi nor AE out. You know, if you cast a lot of games, then you obviously see what works and what doesn't
Yeah, I
in the
agree.
higher tiers. You know. So
I think GB Pirate's also pretty in a decent spot. Because I played against him and he seems alright.
okay, that's cool. There's some names I don't necessarily recognize other from Twitch, but you know.
This is the Saudi Arabian guy.
Saudi Arabian guy, is it
Yeah,
the
they
Abdul?
all, yeah,
Probably.
represents the Middle East.
Yeah, someone's gotta. It's him and the ICAP then.
Yeah, wasn't ICAP British?
Maybe.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, is the first series going to be best of ones? That's interesting. I didn't see that until now. That's the round of 16. That is the quarterfinals. I think some players are gonna start in the quarterfinal. I think that's where the seeding is
Yeah, I
going
don't
around.
think they got enough people because I think they had like 13 people sign up or something.
I see. I see. We need more Patreon backers. That's why we're doing this. It's gonna be cool. Do you think we'll see any meta strats or any new meta strats?
It's Commander Terminator, so I'm not sure. Because like the balance previous made things a bit weird.
Yeah.
But I think we'll see a lot of Brit play, probably.
True.
Because you can only use 5-man grunts once.
I also want to mention that this entire tournament will be played on the new patch notes, I believe. If you type !patch, there's the notes. It's also Commander Terminator. If you head to the brackets, you can see what commanders people have chosen. And once chosen, they can't use them again in the entire tournament. Just to breathe some new life into the meta game.
That'll be interesting. We're gonna see Ostrupen guaranteed though if someone manages to save it till the finals. Because the map's like, I think it's Famelville, which is just Ostrupen heaven.
Yeah. Are you keeping tabs on when the game starts? I'm not sure if they're done with the brackets yet though.
I'm looking. Nothing's going on yet.
I'm looking in the game on the spectate list, but there isn't much news there either, it seems.
You can create a, what's it called? Spectator party?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Ed should be signing up as well, right? Shouldn't he?
I don't think so. Couldn't make it, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
Because he has to
Yeah.
go home for Christmas.
There was a lot of people who didn't show up today, I think, also.
Yeah, mainly I think it's just because of Christmas. People are
Yeah.
busy with life and stuff.
Of course, it's next week, right? You going anywhere?
No, of course not. COVID. Can't really go anywhere.
Yeah, true. They also increased the restrictions here in Sweden, so
Yeah, it's getting rougher.
yeah,
We didn't do anything at the start.
true. It's happening now.
Very, very late reaction. Like
Really?
almost a year in.
Well, we got a lot of handsome and well-known players in the chat here. We got Seeking, as well as we got Black Champ, Mr. Deadbolt himself. How is the audio, by the way? Are we on similar levels? I hope we are. We should be. If we can get a thumbs up or something.
Oh, there's that vault.
Audio okay. Very cool. Thank you, Senna. And you're here too. Welcome, Eleganten. Audio good. Sounds good. Cool. Yo, Haxville. Yeah, he's legally returning. He's dude. He's gathering up. He's getting a house party for Christmas.
Oh, he's breaking the law?
Yeah, Boris Johnson is gonna be very upset with him.
I'm gonna pay him a personal visit. They still haven't started.
You also want to say hi, Mom, and hi, Dad. Well, thank you, Rurik, that you put me as the mommy position. We all know that's the dominant position in parents. You know.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Deadbolt, for the gifted sub, my dude. I don't have any notifications on while we're doing this casting. Trying to keep it somewhat professional, even though it's gonna be scuffed as hell. But it can only get better, you know. Even though it's a bit of a slow start here, because I think they're having some seeding issues. I'm not sure. If you go by friends, no games have shown up yet. Kolio and SirHowi, but wait, Kolio's in-game?
Is it?
Yeah, but he's supposed to fight Gaddafi first game, but he's fighting SirHowi. Maybe they're just practicing, I don't know, still. Angriest Goose and Abdul has started playing though, which is interesting.
But what about AE? That's the game I want to cast.
Yeah, it's not shown up yet. We have like this coordination chat here. I'm looking to see if we can grab the first series of AE and then someone else can grab the second. There is some,
cool.
you know, competitive casters that wants the AE guy. They want to see the orange pest coached player.
He'll be fine. Told me his strats, and it's very interesting what he's planning. I don't think it'll work.
Well, don't spoil.
I'm not gonna tell. There is some very interesting stuff he's planning.
I have yet to see A's game showing up, so we're just waiting here. Nothing much going on.
I accidentally left the observer party. Hold on.
Oh, really? You messed up?
I didn't realize it. I was gonna change my settings. I didn't realize it killed the observer party.
It happens to the best of us. Let's put on some Christmas music while waiting or something. I don't know.
Christmas music?
Yeah.
Lord.
Why? Do you mind?
I'm not gonna hear it, so I don't care.
Exactly.
I'll have the stream open.
There we go, some elevator music while waiting. So what's everyone's predictions? Who do you think will win this thing? Yo, Tom Kaz, by the way. You should definitely have signed up for this. I think it's gonna be kinda cool. It's a small taste of what we'll see in Master League 4, which will also be played on the same patch, or the updated version of the patch. As well as it will be Command the Terminator, I think is confirmed. Do you know, Orange Pest?
Yes. The next tournament, ML4 is gonna have Commander Terminator. Then it's gonna have like that weird round robin thing, I think.
Oh yeah, that too. That one's a
And
bit confusing, but I think it's gonna be exciting, right? I think it's looking really cool.
I hope so. It might be painful to play on though. It's like there's so many games we're gonna have to do.
Yeah. Well, as long as he makes it clear, you know, you usually have these dumbed down side things that he makes. Since he is a accountant, you know, he fixes that stuff, so he makes it obvious for the retards like us that don't know how to use a bracket system.
Yes, of course.
So
He said he's gonna play soon, but he hasn't started the game. So I have no idea.
Yeah, they're a bit slow, man. That's what it's like to be a player, eh? You're always fucking blaming the players. They're so slow to start their games. Well, here we are. So Rava's predictions for this tournament is that Gaddafi will win, Storm Panther for second place, and third some random guy, which is interesting. I'm not sure who this random guy is. Yeah. Gia thinks Storm Panther 100% is going to take this home. Which is...
he could mess up because Commander Terminator gives advantage to the lower seeds.
That's true. As well as the 4v4 tactics might not really fit in the 1v1 format.
Well, 4v4 is all about blooding, right?
Oh yeah, that works here too, so don't worry about that. Stud shoot? No, that's not the game. Feels
Coolio started against Gaddafi.
Oh yeah, Coolio's fighting Gaddafi the first game. That's gonna be an interesting game, I think. Is that the best of one? It is a best of one. Holy shit.
And Gaddafi is OKW, so I think he's screwed because he's up against Brits.
Yeah, Coolio, the filthy UKF player.
Abuser. If it goes Jaegers, it might be winnable, but it'll be rough.
Yeah, I think Gaddafi can get away with that. He also misspelled his name. It's SirHowi Gaddafi now, apparently. What do I mean?
President-elect.
4v4 players are just as good as 1v1s? That's open for interpretation. I mean, me myself, I got wrecked by a 3v3 player the other day. In the tournament, 3v3 tournament that Mr. Sipan is casting or hosting. So that was interesting. You never know, you know. Sometimes these team game players can really pull it together.
Well, I think the average 4v4 player is better than the average 1v1 player. You know?
Yeah.
That's just fact.
True. Fact spoken straight from the mouth of Mr. Orange Pest.
They started.
Yep. So guys, we are about to head into the game of Mr. AE and SirHowi. I'm gonna go ahead and throw up a prediction, because it's new and I wanna try this shit out.
AE is going Soviet, which is interesting. But I hope his opponent didn't bring Ostrupen. Which didn't look like he has, so that's something. I think this is the best of one series, right?
Yeah, this is a best of one series, indeed it is. I can confirm.
So his opponent brought some really weird commanders. Mobile Defense, Tiger Ace, Infesting Armor. That's some unique picks, to say the least.
Indeed it is. Oh shit, the score is wrong. No! So 5 minutes and then we're good to go with this first game.
You think he's gonna go SVTs? It feels like the way to go against the Grands.
Yeah, there's some interesting picks here from both players, I think. We see Mobile Defense as well as Festing Armor and Elite Troops for the German player, Mr. SirHowi. On A's side, we have Airborne, Defensive Tactics, as well as Armored Assault.
I hope he goes Elite Troops, because those G43 Stormtroopers are insane. They like, once they come out of camo, they can just pop like 4 models super quickly.
Here starts the waiting, boys. The 3-minute waiting. Let's talk about the map. This is Mill Road. It's one of the new maps heading to Automatch together with the 64-bit update.
I really like it. Out of the new maps, it's probably my favorite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I find Amelie too campy. This map it's fun.
Yeah, Ricky Rifle, the map maker, made a really good job. I remember when this map still was in the early stages, and he's been working on it like night and day since then. And it's just, he's been listening to feedback, and it's turned out really great, I think.
Yeah, it's his first map too, isn't it? It turned out like really, really solidly.
Yeah, I am very impressed by him. I hope he continues to make maps, because this one really turned out really well after...
I think I saw him making a map the other day. I think I was playing against GB Pirate, like trying it out a bit. So yeah. We're definitely gonna see more maps in the future. I still don't get why he's hidden like a medical supply up north though. It's a bit stupid. You can just, like, when you're about to get wiped or whatever, you can just hide there and heal up. And then maybe survive. I've done that before with like a rifle squad.
Interesting. I'm trying to get my pen brush to work, but suddenly it's not working anymore. That's a bit annoying. Fuck.
Wait, what's not working?
I want to paint on stream, but it's not working. Feels bad.
Oh, you're gonna do what? All the fancy...
Yeah, but I can't get it to work. It's a scuffed stream, boys. Let's just get this over with. It's my first time, you know. So we're gonna see how this turns out.
But the StarCraft guys do, and the analysis.
Yeah, exactly.
Start painting on the minimap.
But it works while I was testing, but now it doesn't anymore. Fuck's sake. God damn it. Never lucky. But you know, you gotta start somewhere, right?
Yeah, as long as the stream works out, alright.
Yeah, exactly.
Just wanna see some good games to carry us.
I'm gonna go ahead and welcome some people in the chat that I see here. We got Mad Hat, we got Sander, the guy on the team, as well as Fisticuffs and Red Good Breaker, all ill. We got Capen, my favorite Aussie, favorite kangaroo.
Didn't GG the Machine come back to Koto? I remember seeing them upload some replays.
Not sure. I think the player cards are available through the brackets, Gia. If you click one of the tabs, there's a player tab. I think the player
Yeah,
cards
yeah.
are
They
there.
should have all the ranks and stuff.
Yeah,
And country. That's the most important bit. Where they come from.
exactly. Since we're both Swedes, you know.
Yeah. Is it Oldenhalder in Sweden? I think this is Sweden, the tournament.
Oh,
We gotta root for him.
maybe he is. Yeah, if he is. I mean, for God's sake, we can't work. You know, we can't cheer on a Dane. So hopefully, he's not a Dane.
Yeah.
And here we go. The match is ready to begin. We got AE in the bottom left corner fighting as the Soviets.
And
Versus...
then the north. Oh, and my game bug spattered immediately.
No! No! Okay, we're going back to this screen. Welcome back, everybody. We got
God, quality star.
technical
just loving it.
difficulties.
Loving it. This is what Eddie had too. The game would immediately crash.
Oh,
It's
really?
just appropriate that would crash as well.
Maybe I should try inviting you instead. Or
Yeah,
does
sure,
that make
invite
a difference? I don't know.
We can try it.
It's actually a good thing you crashed, because I just realized there's still music on. We shouldn't have music on for the casts.
Wow, unprofessional. I should be. You shouldn't be able to see that I'm in game, so you'll have to search the online section.
Sorry, what? What now?
Hmm?
Sorry, what now?
It doesn't show that I'm in game
Oh,
because I
okay.
have this setting on. So you'll have to look in the online section instead
Okay.
when inviting me.
I see. I'll get to it.
Yeah, there's no rush.
You know, I'm impatient.
Unless the AE game ends in like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, that would really suck. You know, let's not even bring it up, because that's not gonna happen. It's going to be amazing.
A
Flawless.
1 hour slugfest.
No, not a slugfest. It's going to be exciting, with advanced tactics being used, and I'm very excited to see these two players go head to head in a best of one series.
I hope pull out some weird stuff we haven't seen before. Maybe like a penal conscript build. Be funny.
Yep, Geronimo, you're absolutely right. It is Saturday today. So that's why we're doing this. Let's see here. Invite. And are you even online, buddy?
Yes, I send you a message.
Yeah, and that doesn't help. I got you. You in here?
Yep, go.
All right, boys. One moment, and we are good to go. Yo, Marcel. Oh.
Have you loaded in?
It's not moving.
Yeah, it's like fully loaded for me, but nothing's happening.
Oh, okay. So I'm the guy bottlenecking now.
Oh, does it load us in at the same time?
Yeah, I think you're waiting for me to load in. I don't know why it's taking so long for me though. The awkward
That'll be
silence.
fun. Well, we can talk about the amazing bulletin selection.
Oh yeah.
Of both players.
Yeah.
Grenadiers and conscript buffs.
Let's take a look at those.
This just showcases what we're gonna be seeing. Gruns and conscript. Probably a P-Grunt rush too. Oh, it even has the Grand Championship thing on in the GCS decal.
Yeah, of course, he's gotta represent the GCS series, you know?
Yeah, true.
As the organizer, as well as the
Oh, here we go.
caster.
Alright, second time's the charm.
Okay, this is the best of one between AE and SirHowi in the bottom left. We have AE, of course, playing as the Soviets.
And in the north, we have Vermaclair, SirHowi, already going tier 1. We're gonna see a sniper.
Interesting. We already got a commander pick from the Soviet player, AE, picking armored assault tactics.
I wonder if this is a response to what he saw his opponent's commander loadout being, because he knows there's not going to be any Osttroopen, so he doesn't really have to prepare for it. And AE miscapped at the start. That's not good.
Well, you taught him, right?
Yeah, this is on me. This is my fault.
Well, we got a very standard build so far from both players. SirHowi opting for the MG into Grenadiers build. In the meanwhile, AE staying on the comms. No teching yet from him.
Yeah, the smart decision, most likely. Gonna just spread out his front line. A lot of grunts. This SirHowi pile play is interesting because he's being very aggressive with it. He's got to be alone and unsupported, and if he runs into the conscript engineer, he's just gonna get pushed off immediately.
I am a fan of that sandbag, actually. It's actually really good, I think.
Yeah, you can't really use that, I don't think. Not too bad.
Yeah, because you can just go down south and grab the yellow if your munitions point get taken, right? And then attack the sandbag from the yellow.
Oh, he's going straight for the mid crate.
He might just be trying to reach the sandbags here.
I think he sees AE though. They definitely saw each other.
Yep, AE is closing in with the conscripts to force away the pioneer.
Where is he backing away?
He might be sensing a machine gun, but
yeah,
as we all know, there isn't one on this side. It's actually hiding down in the south, protecting that
we have no
VP.
fog of war, so we know, but he's probably like imagining like the Pyros guarded by the MG and spotting for it.
Mm-hmm.
Means he's gonna be in for a nasty surprise in the south, I think. So far though, it's been pretty quiet. The conscripts in the south are now gonna get immediately suppressed.
Yeah, very safe play from both players, though we see a push through the center now. SirHowi, sensing that the cutoff is open for the taking. 2 grenadiers advancing in.
Oh, AE's actually got a surround on these Grens. If he really wanted to, he could probably just mob them with all the conscripts.
Yeah, right now though, it seems he's going to try to do the same. We got 2 conscripts heading for the opponent's cutoff. Though we do have a grenadier there to defend.
And the MG is getting flanked, although he does stop with the conscript, so he gets suppressed anyway.
There's a
lot.
Probably...
Sorry.
Yeah, there's a lot of things happening at the same time here. We have a very large push towards the austere cutoff. MG trying to hold versus the cons, grabs the garrison.
That conscript might get wiped on retreat now by the 2 Grens.
Very good catch. SirHowi.
That's gonna hurt.
Oof. Oof. That's the first wipe of the game.
So this is not looking good for AE, but on the good side of things, he's holding a lot of the map right now. He's got majority map control if he's cut off right now. Good MG play too in the south to keep away these conscripts constantly.
Indeed, you can't stay in the house to protect that fuel point for those that aren't aware, because there's no windows towards the southern side. Which means you have to get out, which is exactly what Mr. SirHowi did to hold those cons away.
We already got medics on the way. I think we're gonna see a tech up short. Okay, no, it's getting a replacement conscript. That's not too bad.
It's a good choice, I think.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried though, because he's gonna enter the situation where soon enough the flame half track will pop out. He won't have the tech for it if he's not ready.
We also have healing going from SirHowi. Meanwhile, the engineers are grabbing the cutoff once again.
Good harassment for AE. I actually really like that. He's just keeping on the pressure.
Yeah, it's quite important here for A as well not to keep the engineer in the sight radius of the point. That way the Grens couldn't really do anything because he doesn't know what's there, right?
Cheeky mind, but it gets discovered immediately, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, there's also a sweeper on the field from Howie.
Oh, in the south, 2 conscripts are about to get caught by an MG.
See if A's micro can keep up here.
Ooh.
Oof. Really
That was
close.
close. Should be able to outflank it now, though.
Yep, and Mr. Howie is sensing it. We have another low HB engineer retreating from the cutoff. There's engagements happening all over the map.
Very hectic fighting right now, and Pigran's hitting the field too. It's gonna be really rough for AE considering he has no elite units to really bring on the field to counter the Pigrans.
Could see a rifle nade here, perhaps from SirHowi if he opts for one. Oh, he actually
doesn't have the
munitions.
Yeah.
Good catch.
The main thing though is like AE is like he's cutting this guy off constantly. He may not have his own fuel, but he's holding more of the map, and he is just constantly cut off. Very good play.
We see Pigrans from Howie, while AE opts for a second engineer. He's also teching up now, tier 2.
Bringing out a flamer as well. Probably to deal with that eastern building.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Here comes the rifle nade on the left side.
Oof.
Oof.
He gets lucky that doesn't get wiped, I think. Good reaction though, retreating immediately after.
That was very lucky.
Meanwhile, AE once again showing his superiority when it comes to micro here. He's actually grabbing his opponent's fuel. Though of course his own fuel is already grabbed by SirHowi.
Oh, interesting commander pick. So SirHowi's going for a Puma. That's gonna be a preemptive response to a T-70 man. So will be interesting because the Puma is kind of slow in the current patch, isn't it? It's like 10 minutes when it comes out or something. Okay, I have a question. Would you go for 7-man conscripts right now? Would you go straight for the T-70?
1 second, I got some feedback from chat I'm gonna fix real quick.
Yeah, no problem.
Fuck. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with that later. Yeah, so looking at both builds here, he has tier 3 up, he has the option to get the 7-mans. Considering I'd probably want to get a Sysgun before, I would say that you need 7-man before T-70, because T-70 is already going to be very late here, I think.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think going 7-man is the way to go. You just get better infantry superiority of the Grens, which are notoriously weak. Just more field presence. And he has double flamer, so he's opting for a very combat-heavy build. Oh, conscript on the east side about to get killed.
Con's getting very low. That's another wipe for Mr. SirHowi. It's 2-0 right now when it comes to wipes.
He did lose his pioneers earlier in the game.
Oh, he did? We missed that. Or I missed that. That's why I have you, though. You're here to point shit like that out.
Oh, I missed it too. I just saw that I didn't have a sweeper anymore.
Okay.
It's not like you can drop them, so I had to make the logical conclusion. But we're gonna see a T-70 in about like 30 seconds probably, if not earlier.
Yeah, it seems A is opting for the T-70 first, which isn't a bad choice either. I mean, SirHowi seems to be skipping his half-track, which means that you actually can stay in the game without getting AT before
Yeah,
T-70.
clicks it immediately. That's good. Good planning. He's got a good game plan here. You can tell he's prepared.
Ren's going for the cutoff once again. AE built some green cover for him to use.
This is really bad though, because he's gonna be surrounded from 2 directions now.
Yep.
2 different groups.
Oh, you need to merge here, AE. And AE, right up with the merge. Very well played from AE here, I think. Push those grunts off.
You leave the 3rd 3-man conscript to cap, and then you push up. Or you retreat. Both is fine.
Yeah.
He's actually been really good at keeping the pressure up. Like, the munition up north has not been able to get recapped because of the pressure he's constantly putting out this guy.
We see a second machine gun from SirHowi, which is very interesting. Most people here will probably pick a pack gun. But I think he has a plan, because he's closing in on the 5 CP Puma, which is most likely what he will be going for when it comes to AT. The
Yeah,
T70 is on the field.
I like double MG on this map. It's really strong at shutting down the eastern side and shutting down middle. So it's not a bad call by any means. But he is going to be risking getting caught by a T70. I don't think he's planted any tellers, has he?
Not that I've seen. I did see
Very,
some...
very ballsy of AE though. Not expecting any tellers then.
Yeah.
He's going balls deep. Okay.
This might be a dead Pigrans. Nope. Or is it? AE heading back in there?
Oh, this is risky. He might get sniped here. The Puma's gonna be in production shortly too.
Indeed, and it gets fausted by the Grenadiers that hits Vet 2. And he limps away. See another conscript flanking the MG down south. But the Grenadiers and the second MG is there to stop him.
An unnecessary retreat there from the MG, but he doesn't want to get surrounded, I suppose.
Yeah.
Double T70 here would not be that bad, I don't think. Just to keep up the pressure. 'Cause he doesn't know like that there's a Puma that's gonna get produced eventually. It could just mean like wiping grunts constantly.
He has the resources for it.
Oh, engineer up north got wiped. Planting a mine.
Oh, missed that. Though we have a Grenadier getting very low here. T70, maybe? If he's going in, and he does!
Ooh.
That's a dead Grenadier.
Oh, but a conscript up north getting wiped too.
On the cutoff. That's a lot of losses for AE looking at his army here. His army pop value is down to 23.
Gets a sysgun out. But there's nothing on the field to warrant a sysgun.
I don't think it's a bad call if you suspect an early Ostwind or something, or in this case the Puma.
The thing is, he has the radio thing. So you should know when like tier 3 is getting built or researched.
That's very well spotted. That's why we have you. Interestingly enough, SirHowi is not going for the Puma, he's going for a pack gun and going for Battle Phase 2 instead.
Probably a P4 rush then. Not a bad idea. Guess he's not that worried about the T70 then.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Could be going for a mobile command tank too. Could also be a really strong pick. He's getting a pack gun out too. This T70, if he sticks around long enough, could be in a very dangerous position.
Yeah, it's very aggressive play here from AE, but he's making it kind of work with the damage he's putting out here. Just holding it long enough for the...
So he's bleeding him, that's the main thing. He's losing squads left and right, that's not optimal.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Well, this playground might go down if these conscripts get off a few good hits.
See, conscripts getting suppressed on the fuel point. And
The double
Pika
MG
is
pounds
getting
too
very low. But no wipe for AE.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but that's a lot of bleed. A lot of models drop.
There we go. Tier 3 is up. For SirHowi, which means we'll have a medium vehicle quite soon. Not with the current fuel income, but the fuel is getting captured as well.
Yeah, he is with his really strong map control might be able to outpace this this P4 that's gonna arrive, but he opts for a Maxim instead of teching, which isn't a bad call, but it is a bit of a risky one.
It depends on what he's planning, I think. He might just be going straight for the IS-2, which is an option here, since he picked the armored assault doctrine.
That would be, yeah, that would be really strong actually. So SirHowi doesn't really have anything to really hard counter an IS-2. Got a Panther for late game, but that's a big gamble to take it on, especially against like double sysgun walls.
See, conscripts assaulting through the center, but getting stopped by an MG and a Pigran.
Good push on the left side with the Grens, constantly harassing, but he's going balls deep now with the T70, right on that MG, and the pack. Might be going to end the game here.
No Grenadiers in sight to stop this approach. Double flamer burning up that machine gun. Pack in trouble, Grenadiers approaching, second MG opening fire. Pigrans getting suppressed by the Maxim that just showed up.
Oh,
Pack
nice
misses.
ground attack there. It was very nice, but did not catch him unfortunately. That was a really good engagement, but the double MG really came in clutch there. Was able to fend off the 3 units, double engineer and the conscript.
I must say I'm very impressed by the amount of mines AE has managed to put down. There's mines all over the map. Especially the south side.
Now we got Stug in production. Dane would be proud.
Very interesting. The Dangeschütz gets chosen by SirHowi. Not sure what he's sensing here, what he's smelling.
Maybe he thinks he can just throw away the Stug for an easy kill on the T-70.
Yeah, that's not necessarily a bad trade, by any means.
They're about equal in cost, even if they just get set back by not having a P4 on the field. But yeah, I can respect it. If he's in real trouble, he can just always go Puma.
Yeah,
That's the
and
main thing.
he just take tier 4. Interestingly enough, he's not yet gotten the anti-tank grenades for his conscripts, which means this... Oh wait, he cancelled the Stug.
Okay, now he's going. Okay, he changed his mind.
Yeah.
Or for the bit of a more reasonable, safer option. He might have been expecting like an early T-34 or something, and it didn't come. So now he doesn't feel like he's under any pressure.
I must point out that even though AE has lost all those squads in the early and the early mid game, he still keeps up the map control and is actually ahead. He's drained his opponent down to 260 VPs after 16 minutes, which is really strong, I think, from
Yeah, he's been
Soviet
pushing
early game.
hard.
Yeah.
He's pushing a lot of pressure. He's constantly on it. It comes down to the T-70, I think, just constantly getting value and being able to go really deep because of the lack of tellers. That's about to change now with the P4 on the field. It's gonna be a rough thing to deal with.
Very true, and here it is, the P4 approaching in from the top right of the map, while Pigrans find themselves in a sticky situation versus T-70.
Ooh, that could go down.
He's opting not to chase, he's playing it safe. See a large push from the north by SirHowi.
Make him a rifle nade, a bit wasted, but forces off the engineers anyway. Puts him in good position though. Gonna get a lot of value.
We also have a flamethrower on the cutoff from AE.
This is really good harassment, but this T-70 may have gotten a bit
Was
too
there
risky
a
here.
Faust? No Faust. This mine is cancelled. We're not finished yet, which means
This
it's
gun in
fine.
position.
Very true. Do we have no 80 grenades yet from
Rifle nade
AE?
incoming. Good dodge.
Well retreated. Safe retreat.
There's
We
a
have-
squad up north, by the way, that hasn't been capping the Muni. Probably a misclick, but it's gonna run into the P4 now on the retreat path.
Oh,
which
you
might
should
be
have
really
kept it
rough.
there without capturing. That way you could have actually ambushed the P4 and get a sneaky snare off, especially since the T-34-85 is in the build for AE.
Yeah, he still needs to tech it, but soon eventually he'll probably check it out. He's teching it right now, actually. Okay, my bad.
Full retreat from AE from the top left, VP. Meanwhile, he's grabbing the fuel, machine gun out of position, so SirHowi quickly relocates. Sensing danger.
This is really good. He's just keeping up the harassment non-stop. Doesn't ever give ground. Main thing that AE needs to do now, he needs to get the 7 men on the field and just starts putting on the pressure infantry.
And we have the T-34-85 on the field, finally, for AE, to match the opponent's P4. Going to
Much,
be a
much
duel.
better than the P4 in every way as well. Gonna be painful for SirHowi, especially since he's been lacking fuel to really get more P4s on the field. He's gonna have to play it very safe, I think. If he loses it, that'll be game-ending almost.
Pack opens fire at the T-70. This actually gives AE information that the pack is not with the P4 on the top corner of the map, which means he could go in
he
there.
senses blood on the P4 up north.
Yeah, we
Because
have
it's unsupported.
the engineer
Double
in trouble.
miss. Oh.
Should be snared there. Very unfortunate for AE. While an engineer goes down to the Panzer Grenadier, which we also have a second one, a fresh one, built from the HQ just now.
P4 is exposing itself again though. Could be opened up to a push. MG's getting caught out, but it's pants down south now. Looking to maybe get wiped. The P4 is pushing in.
Yeah,
Very
getting caught by the
greedy.
Sysgun. Grenadier trying desperately to kill the Sysgun. And SirHowi going all in here. Going for that big gamble push on the 85.
This is very risky and there's no pack, but he's been getting fortunate so far, and AE is missed microwave. T70 coming in support.
And it pens.
Oh,
And it's
no.
showing the rare. This is very bad for AE. And the 85 goes down to the
missed
P4.
flag.
Gets a zombie shot off. While the T7 is now in peril. As well, the P4
Oh,
gets
gets the
taken
trade.
out by
Not the
the...
trade at least. That's important though.
Yeah, it could have been way worse. Now he needs to recrew that Sysgun.
Yeah, that he must have been shocked that P4 was pushing, because he was not microing the turret at all.
But SirHowi had a plan all along. He knew if he could get a trade-off, he would actually be ahead. Because he now has the command P4. Which is
Some
a...
of the skill planes too on the cutoff to keep him away. I think right now though, Howie definitely holds the advantage. So it's nothing to really challenge the command P4 on the field right now.
Let's not underestimate the VPs though. Even though A is taking a lot of losses, he's still holding all 3 VPs, draining SirHowi very quickly.
Here comes the big boy command tank.
He's yet to retake the Sysgun. A building a second Sys, he's sensing it's not going his way here in the tank battles.
Definitely the right call. But those skill planes on the cutoff though is really keeping up, just keeping it away from even grabbing the point. With really good value out of those muni spending, though could have been a lot of 7 men from that.
I actually really like the setup from Howie here. He has the machine guns, the pack guns, and the command P4, just making sure A can't approach the north side of the map.
Oh, good mine placement down south. P-Grand loses half its squad. Yeah, it's definitely, I really like this. It's very anti-infantry, P-Grand. But he needs to, he's a very split up right now if you check on the tactical map. His army's split in half pretty much, which means he's very vulnerable to just a hard push with Center, for example. So he definitely needs to play a bit more tighter, I think. At least keep his units together. It's a third P-Grand squad too.
Very nice suggestions and very interesting. This build is going all in aggressive here.
Well, if he isn't upgrading his conscripts, then the P-Grands can easily bully
Sysgun missing the P4.
very,
Twice.
very aggressive. Very
Hey,
risky.
There's 2 Sysguns here, that's... He's getting desperate, he's seeing the VP count, I believe.
Oh,
Machine
MG
gun.
overextends.
Yep. We have Maxims and triple cons holding the center. Flamers and cons waiting patiently. It's an
Oh, the
MG.
T70 is picking a fight with the command panzer and getting a few free hits in there.
Oh, conscripts in peril. Quick reaction from AE though, retreating them.
Bundle nade
Bundle
center.
nade. Well dodged.
This gun's in position as well. This might be dead.
Yes,
It's
it is.
gone.
And conscripts getting overstaying. Oh, going down to the Panzer Grenadier. Maxim holding the rest of the SirHowi's units.
T70 is on the back gun though. This might be GG.
Maxim getting flanked by the P-Grants. Not sure what the pack gun is firing at.
He was ground firing earlier, I think.
Oh, Pigrans might go down here to that mine.
Oh, this is really good for AE right now. He's keeping up the pressures everywhere.
Pack dead, Siscan sis barraging, as they do. Pigrans and Grens advancing on the Siscans. He needs to bring the T-70 down there quickly.
MG suppressing in the east as well.
This engagement's happening everywhere.
Yeah, this is chaotic. A good game. Another 85 in production as well. This is looking really
Nice
bad
catch.
for SirHowi.
Siscan decrewed, but we got T-70 on the retreat path. Pack is
This
stolen.
is gonna be rough. It's missing though. This is not good RNG. Opts to defend the pack gun instead. Probably the right call here.
Yeah, but it's pretty sure that's going to get away. I don't think the Pioneers can keep them. Oh, it might go down! Oof.
That was greedy.
T-70, even though it's been nerfed in this patch that the players are playing on, it's still very strong, especially when it gets free reign with veterancy. It's just dashing out so much damage. We also
Punishing
see
every movement. It's insane.
here comes the Dangeschütz from SirHowi.
Okay, 1 Stug versus 3 AT guns and an 85. I don't favor these odds. This is gonna need some miracles right now.
Forces are securing our territory.
A back on the capturing immediately. He wants to drain SirHowi as much as possible. We see Shreks from SirHowi on his Vet2 Panzergrenadiers.
The Sturmgeschütz is ready for use.
Getting a volley off on the T-3485, getting him his final star.
Bit of a weird thing to upgrade the Vet 3P Grens with Shrek when an unvetted one would probably have more value on it. Oh, Grens up north losing their engagement. It's not good.
Getting very low here. Overstaying, but seems to be fine. AE can hear the crumble of a
And the Stug
Dangeschütz
is
engine.
just... It's gonna have to be really careful. This AT gun blob, Captain Price style, just gonna one-shot this thing almost.
And just look at all the mines on this map, they're everywhere.
There's no sweepers either, it's because engineers died.
And there's 380 guns lining up for a volley on the Dangeschütz here.
Very conservative playstyle from AE right now, taking it very easy. Just letting the VPs drain and
Yeah,
getting ready for a big push.
well, he knows this is a best of one, you know, so he's playing as safe as he can. He doesn't want to get knocked out by any silly mistakes, making sure he's not making any.
All those AT guns just got cut out of position by P-Gun squad. This could be bloody.
And MG34 getting pushed away, dies
nice
to a
one.
mine.
Killed a machine gun crew.
Very well done by EE, mining that area.
Oh no, up north all the AT guns might go down here.
And the Stug found the T-70, but it's getting pushed away by the conscripts with their ability to snare it. 85 going in. Pigrans keep chasing those pack guns.
Oh, they just barely got away, that's really lucky.
Though he's
Still
going
not
back
protecting
in again.
his AT guns.
Is this a bait I see from AE? If so, that's a masterful play. That's double
Oh.
mines. If the Pigrans chose to retreat here.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Oh, that would have been really good, the double mine there.
Yeah, and we see on the retreat path almost. Conscripts, bundle nade
Oof.
from the Pigrans. Conscripts getting very low. And they go down. We have a huge push with Shreks towards the 85.
P-Gran's about to go down though. P-Gran's
Another
down.
Pigrans goes down. Double
Ooh.
mine on the Pigran blob.
The
Well,
value he's
Stug.
getting out of these mines, dude, that's insane.
Pack recruit. See 85 on the hunt.
Oh, might go down.
Might go get snared here. Oh, that's very bad for AE.
Pack in position though.
Misses. Will Howie go for this? He's missing himself. No vision for either
Almost.
player.
This is really unfortunate RNG AE's getting, missing a lot of these shots.
Enemy
The pack gun getting very low. 85 is trying to push those grunts away with the sliver of its health. We see an Ostwind getting attacked here from SirHowi.
I feel like A is getting a bit fatigued now, playing a bit slower.
But
I feel like he's running out of stamina right now.
But he's keeping up the VP drain. He has 2 stars. The sides still holding.
Yeah, it's very good play.
SirHowi.
Is that a stolen MG42 as well? Good lord.
Yeah, that's the one getting wiped by the mine, right? By the bottom VP.
Just so many support weapons, and not a lot of ways for how to really deal with them right now.
Pigrans walking straight into that Maxim.
Ostwind has now revealed itself. Bit of a weird call to push out on Ostwind, but do what you do.
Pigrans desperately trying to get this star. We see a bundle nade, but A is quick to react here. And T70 is here to hold the line. But these Shreks, or these Pigrans have Shreks. And we also see the Stug. T70 could go down here.
Well, I think it's dead.
Oh!
No, good use of the side blocker.
Well microed by A there. Try to avoid the gun, but it's going back in. Nope. Pigrans getting very
repairing his
low.
pack gun so it doesn't get destroyed back in base as well. Good game sense there. Also, if you look at his fuel count, we're definitely going to see an IS-2 soon, and I think that will end the game, because Howie will have no answer for this.
Very well planned by A, yeah.
Just stuck in tier 3 right now. There's no way. Puma on the way as well.
That's a very interesting choice. Do you think it's here to try to just throw in and kill the T-70?
Yeah, I think you just go for the dive on the T-70 and pray you can kill it. But late game Soviets with double sys wall, triple
sys wall, yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. Gonna have to be really clever. Good sandbag placement though, and good mine placement. Constantly on it, spamming those mines constantly.
And always grabbing those VPs. We're heading for another triple cap, and SirHowi is down to 127 VPs.
Ostwind might take down the MG right now. Sys guns are out of position. Of course, it's a hard retreat. Good ground attack though. Some damage. We're just under a minute away from a IS-2 getting pushed out though. That will end the game.
We got the Pumas here. While the 85 is forcing away the MG. Oh, SirHowi finally got his sweeper up. Oh, mine gets hit. I was about to get swept by the 85.
Good play. Puma going in though.
Yep, Stug awaiting.
He might lose the 85 here, but it won't matter in the end. IS-2 will finish off the job.
And the 80 gun blob is heading up to defend the 85.
And here it is, the big boy.
How many tons of steel is this orange
I
pest?
have no idea. I'm not that good at history.
Can you introduce it immersively?
No, I think you'll do a better job of that. I'm the analyst, you know. You gotta hide.
I don't think this unit needs any introducing. It's the Josef Stalin 2. Already getting the Dushka upgrade.
The most used heavy tank in the entire game as well. For a long period of time, it's the only heavy people we produce. Too good.
Maxim might go down here. Gets away with a sliver of health.
Conscripts up north are in danger as well.
Yep, good reaction timing on A though, retreating them before the Pigrans showed up.
Stug exposed the middle to double AT gun. Good
Huge
hits.
volley.
I think A can smell blood right now. It's gonna go for it.
Yeah, we can see a large push happening through the center here by A. Machine guns
Only bringing
retreating.
out the IS-2 as well. He knows there's nothing to really deal with this.
Stug bouncing every round. While T-70 keeps firing on the Pigrans. Eats a volley from the Pigran Shreks.
This T-70 is gonna go down if he doesn't react in time.
Oh, this is risky. Can he get the second connection?
Oh,
No!
lucky.
It misses. And there he gets away once again with his T-70.
SirHowi should have simply have rolled good, and he would have killed it. Unfortunately, he did not. No cigar. This is looking really bad. What's Howie gonna really pull out now? Maybe another Stug and just go for the all-in dive. Might be viable, but even then, that's risky. But keep in mind, despite this army advantage, he has pop cap, so all his infantry might not be able to run around at like max HP anymore.
Pigran sneaking around. I really like this Pigran play from SirHowi, but he needs something else at this point. He's down to 50 VPs. And these Pigrans might go down here, that would be a huge loss.
Ooh. Drops a strike down. And
Gets
because
away.
AE hasn't upgraded any 7-man, he can easily pick that up.
That's a very good call actually. Throughout this entire game, even though you taught him as well as you could, there's no 7-man cons yet.
Maybe he's making a statement.
Yeah, that might be the case. I mean, it is the... Can't remember the name of the tournament, it's very long, but it's the...
It's too long. Nobody's gonna be able to remember it.
It's the meta-defying tournament.
He's making a revolution. No to 7-man conscript.
Hey, here's the Ostwind sneaking around through the fog of war. We could use the...
Oh, we might be trapped.
Very interesting movements from the Ostia player here.
I think
Going
this is
in
a
from all
desperation
angles.
move right now.
Oh, Packgun's in trouble. Ostwind about to jump the gun here. Oh, gets a volley off though.
P70 might finish the jump. Oh, mine. Good stuff.
Gets the kill. IS-2 is snared. Stug going in, but there's 3 80 guns right here.
Yeah, he has to make this push. I don't think that's much of a choice anymore. The 85's locking down center, and the Puma's gonna get volleyed fired if it's not careful. Oh, this IS-2 must have hit like a snare or something.
Yeah, he got fausted.
Yeah, that's rough, but...
Oh, T-70 getting low, but 80 guns in position. Stug takes a volley. T-70 goes down, and the
GG.
VPs! So close to neutralizing that star, but it wouldn't matter in the end, since AE had a triple cap going on. But very well played to both players. And since this is a best of 1, which means that AE takes home this series and advances in the tournament.
Very
GG,
well
well played. That was the first series of this
very good
tournament.
usage of the commander. Or a good value out of it. That's really good.
Yeah, I was really impressed actually by AE's mine placement. He keeps plopping them down all the time. They were everywhere. And it really paid off, I think. He got a lot of... I think it was 2 Pigran wipes by the mines, as well as the 8 machine gun.
It's really, really good play.
Yeah, very important pickups, I think.
Definitely a very Von Ivan style of play, though. Gotta say, a lot of unit wise, a lot of losses.
So what do you think about the Ostir build here? I'm not convinced about that late Puma. I think
that was...
yeah, second Stug probably would have been a better choice in hindsight, but could have worked versus the T-70. I think that's what he was going for, you know?
I definitely think there's a lot of options he could have gone for, and I think going for Puma was probably the worst one he could have gone for, just in terms of fulfilling the roles he needed.
Mm-hmm.
For example, double pack would have been much more efficient at shutting out an IS-2, or going for, I don't know, a command and double Stug. Then he gets 5 shot HP, I think, if I remember correctly. Just makes it so much more valuable just dealing with IS-2s.
Looking at the stats here, AE was keeping up very well with the KD, even though he went cons, and SirHowi's build mostly consisted of Pigrans there at the end. This is really not what you want to see as an Osti player, I think. The T-70 and just the 85 and all the vehicles just really paid off for AE, I think, with the KD ratio here, as well as the mines, of course, the mines.
Yeah, it was very solidly played all around.
Yeah, so that's game 1. We'll come back to you all with which games we're about to cast next. I'm not sure which series we're allowed to. There's more casters in this tournament going on if you look at the Code 2 Twitch page. But we'll take a short, like 3-minute break, and then we'll jump into the next series, which we have yet to determine. So, be right back.
Har du mutat mig nu eller?
Nej.
Nej, jag går på toa då. Virve.
Holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing